Hello all again and welcome to today's video. In today's video we'll be talking about functions in Microsoft Excel, inclusive of the common ones, the most common ones we use. So we're going to start off with the average function, alright? Basically I'm going to show what the average function does, and I'm going to do that by inputting some data in this column, alright? I'm going to input some numbers here. Now I'm going to write out the function. So you have to start with equals for any type of function you want to type in. So in this case, equals average, parentheses, and you want to get the average of all this data right here. And you enter, and it shows here that the average of all of these values are the approximate of 45.83 repeated. Now, if I only want to get the average of a selected few, I can do that by doing just this. Equals average, and then you have to close it so it can capture the entire range. And this is the range for all three of these cells right here. Now let's say I want to change the value in this one, and if I change it to, let's say, 100, you can see here that both of these cells have updated with the latest averages of all of these values. Like for example this one, so it updated to 49.16, and this one updated for 56.66 for this and this. The next thing we're going to start with is sum and sum if functions. First we'll do with sum, and I'm going to input some values here. Now, as we implemented before with the average function, it's going to be the same thing, but we're going to do equals sum, which adds all the numbers in the range of cells. So, if I take all the values here in this column here, close it off, then you can see that we have a sum of 107 across all 6 of these values. Let's say I want to update maybe this number to 25, and it updates instantly. See, the new sum is 112. Now let's say I want to do it exclusively from this column. I can just add my own ones. So like 50 plus 150. As you can see, the sum of that was 200. Alright? Now that that's out of our hair, we can proceed with sum of functions. Sum of functions are a bit different compared to a normal sum function. So I'm going to show how that plays out. We'll have a car here, truck here, limo here, van here, car here, and another section for trucks here. So we have 10 cars, 20 trucks, 5 limos, 5 vans, 20 cars, and 8 trucks here. Right? So we're going to do sum if for, let's say, we'll name this type, and we'll name this count. Now, we'll do this for, we're going to do this for car. Now, to make this happen, we do equals sum if, which adds the cells specified by a given condition or criteria, right? Now this is gonna be a range, because these are all the types that we have. Now the criteria should be this cell, because we want to find out counts for all, like the sum of all car types in this table. After that, we need to get the sum range. Sum range is this column here. Now we close that, and as you can see here, we have 30 cars. One over here, and one over here. So 20 plus 10 is 30. Let's say I want to fetch the amount of trucks that there are. So that automatically updates to 28. As you can see, because 8 plus 20 is 28. Now that that's out of our hair, we'll go to the next function type, and I'm also going to show how that plays out. The next topic we're going to cover are the different types of count functions. There's count, count A, count if, and count blank. First, we're going to cover the count function. So we're going to type all these random values. Now, to do this, we do equals count, and we highlight all of this. I don't want to do it like that. Let's do it like this, and we can close that out. As you can see here, the count value for all of these is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Count A is a bit different, however. It counts the number of cells in the range that are not empty. So I'm going to do it over here. Alright, I'm going to show you guys how count A works. Alright, so we're going to do 1, 2, 4, 5, K1, K2, 10. Now, count A equals count A, alright? And you take all of these values. As you can see here, count A is 7, I believe, yeah. So it counts the ones that are not empty. So if I change this again, however, to that, then this will update because this is not a numeric value. The count function only counts the cells that have numeric values in them, and they have to be like 100% numeric, not included with characters or anything. Count A doesn't really care about all that, it just needs to be filled. It can be with numbers, characters, any type of special characters, whatever the case may be, and as you can see, it is 7. Irrespective of the fact that these are not pure numeric values. Count if. We're going to go over count if. Right? I'm going to do this. 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, K1, K5, 0, 6. What count if does, counts the number of cells within a range that meet the given condition. Now, I'm going to do it like this. The range is this. Now, what I want the criteria to be is that they are greater than 5. Let's see here. Or we can do the ones that equal 5. Yeah, see, only one of those equal 5. So it counts to see every corresponding cell to see if it equals 5. This equals 5. No, it does not. Does this equal 5? No, it does not. Does this equal 5? Yes. And it does it all the way through. So as you can see here, count if for this cell is true. So it's 5. 5. Now count blank. It counts only the blank areas. So we'll do it like this, and we'll actually take the range of all these values across all 3 of these columns. So I'm going to do it like that. See, it's 0 because none of these are blank. They're all filled in. Now, watch what happens when it updates. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of these are empty. And for this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that means this is updated as well because there are 6 of these with numbers filled in them. 5 for this. Now let's say I do that, and it's 6, and now this changed as well. It updates, so there are 3 blank spaces. And this stays the same. And now before we proceed to the next ones, I want to go over the count if functions again, so you get a bit of revision of it, because we did it easily, so we're going to actually do it in a different way, in a more complex way, so you can get a better vision of it, and a better understanding of it. So I'm going to do it like this. Red, green, yellow, blue. let's say for red we'll do 10, we'll do green is 20, we'll do yellow 5, and we'll do blue maybe like 12. Okay, now let me move these here. Color. And we'll move these down. And this will be count. Alright. Now, what we'll do here, we're gonna go for color. And let's say we'll do red for this one. Count if will be just like this. Equals count if. Alright. We're gonna select the range. After that, we'll select the criteria. Alright. As you can see here, count if. Because there's only one of this. So one of this will be it equals to 1. Because there's only one type that actually like has red in it. So now if we change blue to red, then it updates. Because there's more than the red is listed more than once in this column. So that's another way to use countif functions. Another type of function we can work with is called a concatenation function. I'm going to show how that plays out. So we're going to have a list here and a list here. John, Jane, Rick, Kelly, and Henry. John, Noah. Same right here, Rick, Walter, Kelly, Colin, and Henry. No. Alright, so to concatenate these, we're gonna do this. First, we highlight all the first names in this column, and then comma. Highlight the ones here, close the parentheses. But first we need to do it like this, because it's going to display everything. We don't want that. So C2, D2, and this is what we get. And you can extend this down, and these are the results here. Oh, you missed one. Okay. Now, let's say we want spaces between the first and last names. Pretty easy, you just do this. Concat this cell, quotation marks with a space in between them. After that, this next cell, the last name cell, close that off. You get the same thing but with the space in between, and as you can see, here we are. Now C3, D3, and it's the same way as we go all the way down, as you can see. The next function we're going to talk about is if function, alright? We're going to talk about if functions, and I'll show how they work. Okay, I wrote all the food items down, and now we're going to do equals if B3 equals if it equals salad, we will print yay if true, if false, nay. Let's enter that, shall we? And it's, yeah, curry is not salad. This one is salad, so it's yay. Those are all the functions I'm going to teach you about today. I'm going to do another tutorial on this for the different types of functions, like VLOOKUP and drop down lists and whatnot. It's in some of the future videos I might do, we'll see. So if you like this video, comment, leave a like, subscribe, and if you have any questions, ask them in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care now.